This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy. A look at Indiana's
Kailangan mas
starting
mapag
group.
yun.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Van Carroll out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in at the one. Stan, two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian.
Grabe yun. Banchero. Hindi yun na-expect yun. 4 points na yun kung PBA ito.
Whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up.
Oh!
This is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Halliburton. And he's going for the lob. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
And Caro outside.
Ano ba? May 3 ba si Mo?
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
Hindi na si Mo yan.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive.
Grabe din si Siakam na yun.
They have to strike a good balance.
Bitadze, the pass to Wagner.
Para sa Kawhi Leonard na yun.
Up top, Caro. He's covered by Siakam. Clock at 4. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that would be easy points for him at the rim.
Sinks the tray.
Yeah, look at Mathurin making the snap decision, acting before they can
stop.
There's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pass to Siakam from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start. In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Halliburton against Suggs. Now here's Halliburton. Closely. Missed inside. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Suggs, defended by Halliburton. And Caro passes to Wagner. Suggs outside. Banchero the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Orlando with another.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
There it goes. Count it. Good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Suggs with the Suggs has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Count the basket.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. The steal. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Banchero against
Dapat yung na-underestimate dito. Sila at malakas.
Pacers trail by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thanks for that, Allie. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games. And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
Bilaan yung pa ako. Isasabo tayo aso.
6 to shoot. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, stolen by Turner. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Three-pointer, Halliburton connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 7. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Black. Back to Caldwell Pope. Releases. The rebound by Turner.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Orlando leading. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite level.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. 3 from Banchero. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Count that bucket. 9 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Matherin. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. That 3's off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. To the inside. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner inside. He's covered by Matherin. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner, and the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. For 3, Anthony. Siakam pulls down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're on big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Toppin. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just 3 on the clock. The shot off that time. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Orlando ahead, up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McConnell. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Picked by Carter. And there's the lob. And stolen by McConnell. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw is all from Toppin. And Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance. And then to lose in 5 games, like even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Toppin, a screen on Suggs. McConnell passes to Toppin. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Okay, sorry, Mike.
Right side.
Shoot.
And here's Shepherd for 3. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic.
Lee Smith. Sorry,
Hey, 6 attempts. He's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
McConnell finds Toppin. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Bryant. It's Suggs with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact, but gets it to go.
Pass to McConnell. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Nesmith gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Isaac with a screen on McConnell. The 3 from Suggs. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's McConnell driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Isaac.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
Out to Harris. This one for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shepard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Indiana shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. Good on both. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Suggs. Takes it inside. It's good. Suggs has got 17.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Toppin outside. Launches a 3. And Indiana misses again. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
It doesn't matter if he's standing still or pulling up off the dribble. KCP is a sharpshooter.
Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
And there it is for him.
And that looked like a guard on the attack. Isaac using his athleticism and quickness to capitalize.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
The 3 from Suggs. Pacers with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A line change here for Orlando. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. It seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Here's McConnell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Nesmith with it. Wagner's on it. McConnell outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Over to the wing.
Benchmark
in the post. Nesmith covering. 3-pointer, Anthony. And it falls. 2 for 3 for the game so far.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside for McConnell. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Indiana.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Shepard got a hand on it.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Shepard, pounded by Harris. Pass to McConnell. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Batante's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Bryant, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Toppin. Soft touch off the glass. Toppin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's Banchero.
Layo naman ng hilot nun. Sa kaliwa ako tumalon, sa kanan siya.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognizes the situation.
Thanks very much, Ali. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Lalakas, no? LD.
Oh my God.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge, so fellas, you gotta love watching teams go at it like this.
Love seeing it, Ernie. It's fun to see these teams, the fans, and us in the studio.
Yeah, it makes me want to get there and play again. You guys good if I go suit up for the second half?
I would love to see it. You good with it? And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Orlando Magic.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency, and that does it for halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And here's Indiana now. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And that one drops.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's Banchero. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard outside.
Lalabas na Epal.
Hello? Hello po? Ano po? Sige po, palabas ako.
Hawakan mo lang sa Brian, baka lumabas.
Gago, ano siya pang gusto ng dugo?
Kundi ito okay lang. Ito okay lang talaga gusto kong dog. Promise. Malamang, it's good thing. Hindi si Pompom. Ayoko si Pompom eh. Cute si Pompom pero di mabango eh. Di ba?
Daming ihi ni Pompom.
Si Pompom daming ihi. Si Topi, wala. Zero eh. Oh, zero eh. Poppy oh, pagod ako Pomping eh. Lambing oh, lambing oh. Lambing oh. Lambing oh. Kita mo yan eh, no? Ha? Kuya LD yan. Bago lang yan dito. Bago yan. Tandaan mo ha. Tandaan mo na. Kuya Chidi, tandaan mo din na. Tandaan mo din. Grabe. Ito talaga nagmo-motivate sa akin mag-asa.
Si Papi.
Alam mo, binalikan na ako, pre. Sabi sa akin, kung meron daw other tenants na mako-convince ko na parang okay lang daw sa kanila na may pets doon, papayag daw sila. Pero kung hindi, kasi majority kasi ng tenant, hindi majority, lahat kasi wala. So parang if ever ako yung first eh.
Gagawa ka ng poll niyan.
Ganun yung sabi sa akin ng may-ari. Sabi ko kasi, tapos tinatanong ako kung gaano kalaking aso ba yung gusto ko. Tapos sabi ko, pinakita ko yung picture ni Topi. Sabi ko yung mga ganito lang po kalaki. Tapos alam mo yun, parang pa-oo na siya, pero alam mo yun, half-hearted siya eh.
Hindi, ano siya, feel ko dog person siya. Pero sadyang yung...
Kasi nagre-rent lang ako, parang umiiwas lang siya na may masira sa bahay.
Pati yung ibang tao, baka mahingayan pag may...
Yun. Diba? Yun.
Tanungin mo, papirmahin mo ng marami si Kuya.
Si Kuya Ray? Hindi, si Kuya Ray nga, sabi niya sa akin, kung saan lang daw yung tatanungin. Okay lang daw sa kanya eh. Basta maaalagaan ko daw. Tapos sabi ko naman, pero gusto ko kasi, gusto ko ng companion. Diba? Gusto ko maging katulad si John Wick eh. Tapos ganoon din yung buhok ko, John Wick.
Diyan, ayaw mo.
The SELC ah. For sure.
Wag-aakyat ha, wag-aakyat. Wait lang, mababa lang ito, LD. Bakit? Wag-aakyat. What do you mean? Angat niyo yung phone niyo, bro, kasi baka kanino ba yun?
Okay, akin giants.
Baka maihiyan ng aso or baka mga aray ko, Joe.
Sorry.
Aso kasi.
Grabe naman, may papuds pa.
Wait. Pasok. Pasok.
Wala pa kayo?
Pasok. Buffy.
Thank you guys.
Sige, yaman lang. Yung puso. Okay lang, yaman yung puso.
Kabab.
Ano, babuksan ko lang to? Buksan mo na yun.
Sige. Buksan ko na guys ha.
What is that? Uy, puso nakapasok.
Hindi, okay lang yun. Isa rin yun. Ito si Gali. Ito si Gali sa akin. Hello, darling Winnie. Hello, darling Winnie. So, di ba? Lahat ng pet dito yun.
Ako lang. Alam mo na may tattoo na ako dyan, diba?
Kala ko si Carly nagsalita na may tattoo mo.
Like a tattoo. Baray, baka makuha nila.
Hindi naman.
Ano pala? Gitna.
Hindi mo na. Okay. Bawal sa inyo to guys. Mamang to. Grabe naman to. May kanin. Wow. Race ko na lang kayo ha. Hindi ko na dadalhin dyan ha. Pero ako kukuha kasi ako. Ikaw, G. Laters, baby.
Laters? What do you do, baby?
Ako dito ka naman.
Wait lang. I-check lang ako yan.
Little ball. Grabe, favorite sa favorite.
Sige, meron.
Grabe ang bango niya, guys.
Kinatita ba yan? Yung... Ganyan. Stoy, Chidi!
Hindi niya maabot ko. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Favorite ko yan eh, biryani.
Akala mo lang ako din.
Ay, biryani. Biryani,
Kebab,
kebab. Hindi, yung rice ata yung biryani. Hindi ko alam.
What? Biryani rice. Ano yung kinain natin ba? Kabsa?
The judge pa rin yung binibigay ko, yung grilled.
O, kabsa ba yun?
Grilled chicken.
Oo.
The judge.
The judge. Hinahatulang ka nun pag ano.
Oo, judge mental yun.
Doon, COVID did
Doon, COVID did Hindi natin bigyan. Doon, COVID did
Doon, COVID did Mukha na kayo.
Grabe to, may lalagyan pa ng ano, pet food.
Tanginang talagang suggestion yung kahit kailan, Jojo.
Diba? Yan ang kasosyal yung aso nila. Ano, LC. Oh, ganito yung lalagyan ng ano eh.
Diyan sila kumakain. May swimming pool pa nga yan, inakyat ko lang. Sinaruan nila.
Game.
Finds Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Orlando leading by 3. Harris passes to Banchero.
Uy.
Ooh, Banchero getting it done.
As ni Banchero.
Forcing the ball inside. I mean,
Tapos na di ko nakala. Sa may player ko lang nakakalaban yun. Siya yung parang rival, ano mo, rookie. Pero 2K ano pa yan, 23 ata. Ay, di ako yun ha. Wala si LD. Pero di talaga ako yun. Si Siakam na yun.
And can also play as a small ball 5. Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Here's Haliburton. It's deflected.
Uy, nice block.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Some room here for Anthony. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long
run. Ganun yung dunk pass, pero hindi siya yung nabali.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's play there.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Brian Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015, much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Ali. Thank you. Siakam for 3. Drains the triple. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Wagner against Mather. Wagner, the pass to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Haliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. And he gets the bucket. Siakam's got 9 points.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least...
The ruling on the floor, stand.
Right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both teams making some changes here.
It's time for your 407 dance feed.
Release.
That's good from Siakam. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Haliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. The Tadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Suggs against Haliburton. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Suggs against Haliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Halliburton's shot is good. Orlando leading by 5. Picked by Isaac. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
From 17, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Suggs has got 23.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got a rebound, number 8 here already in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Magic leading by 3. Down low. Here's De Silva. Oh!
Wow!
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Bryant, a screen on Suggs. McConnell from outside. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 8 now.
5-5 pa rin.
Gagawin daw 5-5.
7.
Starts against McConnell.
6 ako.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Here's Isaac. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Indiana making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs surveys the D. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
McConnell against Suggs. Pass to Shepard. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Here's Shepard. Softly drops in the floater. And it's now only a 5-point Magic lead.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater.
And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
That's the exclamation point right there.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Isaac against Toppin. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Toppin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat.
Kala ko
come out with a different mindset.
Ayaw ko palalunin, Bray. Ayaw.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Orlando ahead. They're up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm
May icon niya, may 3 points na
He
icon.
definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like
Yeah, tingnan mo ha.
Well, he's managing the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Cole Anthony out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Toppin's shot is off. Magic leading by 6.
Bagal siya.
Here's Anthony.
Bagal no.
Anthony slams it in.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Picked by Isaac. Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Anthony.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
The free throw drops for Anthony. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And Anthony drops them both. Pacers trail by 10. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Carter. Anthony up top. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Turner finds Siakam. Nembhard with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Carter. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Isaac with it. On the wing, Anthony. Isaac with a screen on Halliburton. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. And the
Lost naman yung Isaac na yan.
Coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to
Isaac's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10.
On quarter.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac.
Kahit isa
Back to
nagpapahinga pa
Anthony.
muna.
Now here's Isaac.
Pero naglalaro ka pa.
Anthony outside.
Lala.
Matambak
no.
Picture lang ang bahala. Parang ayaw ko nakalaro si Kuya Kat. Matatapakan lang din. Guillermo. Kaibigan kita.
New group getting ready for Orlando. Chance here to catch up with Alex on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing. But the turnovers, they're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Basta natatalo lang ako, masaya na ako.
Nembhard outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Caro outside.
Grabe, hindi ko pa nakikita si Eddie tsaka si Carl lang.
Oh, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Dati, nakatapos na ako.
Ako wala ako.
Grabe yun.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Haliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Excellent.
Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team, even without his
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Counted from distance.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Banchero finds Wagner. Banchero in the post, working on Siakam. It's good. Banchero's got 20 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's how
Depende sa
this
Look
at Haliburton
Oo,
converting
naguguluhan
through
naman ako.
contact.
Parang
Yeah, nice
jungle
effort
kasi
from
ako
Haliburton.
pag hindi yun na ano, alam mo yung pagka-start mo pa lang,
So
automatic
Jamal
na lang sa
Mosley calls for the
experience.
timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in
Kaya ako
and
nilalagay ko
engaged.
lang agad sa isip ko sa dito ng kaya. Kaya, jungle. Tapos, marksman yun.
Diba, ano kasi ako, pag kasama ko mga pinsan, next speed. Pero pag wala yung mga pinsan kong batak sa...
Pero di naalala mo dati, diba? Naglalaro tayo dati sa William. Tayo nila.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Ngayon lang nakita ng lalaking aso na galing ni
Di ba, di tayo, ikaw, ako si
And
Pao,
Suggs
si
has got
kita
the
si
ball
Matthew.
here for Orlando. Into the lane, and that one is stopped right through.
Tapos si Matthew kasi inisip ko, ano lagi si KS? Karina kasi lagi si Matthew.
He attacks with no
Sabihin,
Wagner with it.
Kasi ikaw
Haliburton picks
miskin
him
na
up.
nung helmet yung ano.
Tank kasi ako, tapos antayin niya muna akong maubos.
Wagner for three.
Diba?
Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Si helmet namin, miskin ka na
Siakam's got
sabi mo
rebound
parang
number 5 here
Oo, yung
tonight.
mga
And the dunk by Haliburton.
Okay pa rin
A
si
slick
Haliburton.
drive
Hindi pa
by
rin.
Haliburton.
Hindi pa rin
Cutting through the
Kasi gumanda
defense.
nga
Mas
yung
gumanda. Maganda yung kit niya pang jungle tsaka pang support.
Pass to Matisse. On
Ginamit
the
ko
wing,
pang support yan.
Caldwell Pope.
Tapos alam mo yung core namin. Si ano.
And it's Wagner off the drive. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Pagkapasok ni ano, Hilbert, susunod. Wala na.
Haliburton with the ball.
Pero pag squishy lang yung kalaban.
Puts
Pero
up a three.
pag mga tao kasi
Up
di
again.
nakapag-shoot.
Great positioning on the putback.
Ang panapat ko
Playing
naman
with
sa
real
top.
urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Matisse with a screen.
Dati si ano
Suggs,
Karim
the
at
pass to
dati.
Wagner.
Ngayon hindi na.
Now Caldwell Pope.
Tapos may item sa H
Back to
na
Wagner.
basic percentage yung damage.
There's a
Yun lang.
killer two-hand slam. He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Orlando leading by 11. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Off target with the three.
In the
Ang
second
core ko lang,
half, it seems like
ano,
they've given him
Leomord,
a green light.
Gil,
Might want to read
tapos
Toppin finds Turner.
Elgert. Dati marunong ako Gushot na kayo.
Gushot na yan. Gushot na.
Hindi na mabilis yung daliri.
Oh, he gets it to fall,
Parang
and that makes it just a
ang ganda ng
single-digit
rebound ni
deficit.
Gushot.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:11 left in the final quarter. Here's Banchero. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Haliburton. And Hallie to the hoop.
And the coaching staff wants Haliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
It's Suggs with a drive. Fires the three. And Batadze gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 10.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The three from Banchero. And another three for Orlando.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought back during the most important moments. They made big plays.
Hindi ako makasigaw na. Bakit nga ba ako hindi makasigaw na? Ay, hindi ko target.
Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Here's Banchero. And there's the drive. And Turner with the block. So, no problem for
Nice game.
Orlando.
Baka na ako ng todo bigla.
Early on in this game, they appear to be playing at home.
Mamaya tayo.
It makes a huge
Lakas niya.
difference.
So, throwback tayo.
30 points, Jalen Suggs.
Gusto ko naman makita si Arno. Off mo lang yung LD, yung live. Balik na lang kayo controller. Okay.
Libur na.
Di ba dati yung meron adaptive?
Hanggang ngayon.